What do you think would have caused him to do what he did to his grandmother?
Yesterday morning when I came in, I mean, you know, she was here. She had told him to take him to get his own line because she had him on her line, and she said he said I'm not ready, and then he got up and went to the bathroom. Then I left, you know, and so later an hour or two this happened.
Really?
Yeah.
So there was some kind of argument,
not
an argument, just a conversation?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they didn't argue. He never did argue with her or nothing. She did everything for him.
Did he have, and do you know if he had any kind of argument with his mom about the Wi-Fi? Did you hear about that at all? Was there a Wi-Fi?
Yeah, there was a Wi-Fi, and I don't know if they would pay it or not, and he would come over here and stay here for a couple of days, and he would go back.
Did he have friends? Did he have a girlfriend? Who did he hang out with?
Nobody. He used to have a friend that he would go and visit.
Where did he stay? Did he stay here?
No,
did he have a room?
No, that's like I say, he would sleep here.
On the floor?
On the floor with a bunch of blankets.
Okay.
And then the day he would lie in the bed over there.
So whose bed did he stay in?
Huh?
Whose bed did he sleep in? Did he?
On mine.
Okay. So you had your own separate beds, you and your wife?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why you would tell him to go in there when you would leave. Yeah. Some kind of drug activity going on potentially with your daughter?
Between them.
Between the boyfriend and the daughter?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Okay, and what about your grandson? Was he involved in
anything?
anything?
No, he was no drug. He didn't take drugs or nothing.
Not that you knew of?
No, and I don't, no, he didn't take drugs.
How do you know if you guys didn't really communicate much?
But I know he didn't take drugs.
Okay.
I know he didn't, because he would stay in there all day. And he would lay there. He wasn't, you know, you can tell when a person's on drugs.
Was he driving your truck?
He didn't know how to drive.
Did he, so he didn't have a license? He never,
No.
Why? Why didn't he get his license?
Because I never taught him how to drive.
Why not?
My wife asked me to teach him to drive because I never did. He never did ask me, you teach me how to drive either.
So was that something where you kind of felt like he needed to come to you and ask you and you would do it versus you went out of your way to say, hey, I'm going to teach you this? You wanted him to be motivated to do it?
Well, no, but why, I've always said this, why you want to, it's good to teach him how to drive because I started driving when I was 14. And, but you need to see progress. You need to see what they are. If you see somebody applying themselves to be this and do this to get ahead in life, well, you're going to give him an incentive.
So was he not doing that?
What?
He wasn't trying to get ahead in life? He wasn't making progress?
Well, he quit his job. He would lie here in bed.
But usually you said you started driving when you were 14.
Mm-hmm.
So he quit his job just shy of 18, it sounds like. So why wouldn't you have taught him, or why wouldn't he have asked, or was he not making progress for the last couple of years?
Well, no, I mean, I don't know. I can't explain all that.
Yeah. And you just, like you said, you didn't have a lot of open communication with him? So did your grandson, did he think he was going to graduate high school? Was he looking forward to graduation? Did he ever talk about graduation?
I don't know. My wife was the one that really would talk about that. And because I asked him, you need to go to school. You know what I mean?
What did he say when you would say?
He didn't say nothing. He said, because, you know, sometimes I've seen a lot of kids that drop out, then they go back to school. Even college kids that graduate from college, you know what I mean?
So did you think he was just out for a little bit and was going to go back to school?
I wish he would have done that. That would have been good. He was working at Wendy's, but he quit about a month ago or something like that.
And you don't know why he quit?
I don't know. You're going to have to ask Wendy's why did they tell him or what did. I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't ask him. I said, you're not working anymore? He said, no. And then later on, about a week later, he told me, you're going to work? I'll go help you. I said, okay.
What was your hope for your grandson? You know, everyone has an idea of when someone grows up, what are they going to do?
You want him to be somebody, to get more ahead in life than you did. Do you have children?
I don't. I wish I did. Someday, God willing.
You know, you're going to learn all that or you're become a mother. Because you want the mother or the father wants the best for the kids. That's the way it is.
And now you say that, and there are 19 mothers and fathers that will never see how their children could have been.
What can I say? I mean, you know, why was this done? I don't know. I wasn't inside his mind. I don't know what he was thinking or what. If he had this plan, I don't know. I don't know. It's sad for everybody. I despise guns. I'm against weapons, against guns, especially all those big guns that they sell. And because I can't be around guns. I don't like guns to start with. And I can't carry a gun. I'm not supposed to carry a gun or nothing.
So you don't have weapons in this house. You're not allowed to. You'd be back in prison.
10 to 15 year sentence. They call me, the neighbors. She got, I guess she must have fallen back down or something, I think. And she walked across the street and called the neighbor. And the neighbor put a towel in her. So he said, come over here. Where you at? Well, I'm working over here. So I rushed over here. And she was there on a truck or something, just leaning back, crying, you know, in pain. And then the what you call it? The ambulance came.
What were her injuries? Where was she?
She was hit right in here. A bullet, and it came out. The doctor said yesterday through there.
Wow, and that was the only bullet wound. There was nothing else.
No, nothing else. And she had surgery today for 5 or 6 hours. I need to call her. I didn't even take my high blood pressure pill yesterday, and no, yesterday I did not. What was it? Today or yesterday? I don't even remember now. I haven't taken it today.
So now there's some rumor going around that he maybe got the ammo from his dad. Is his dad around here?
No, he works out of town.
Okay, but does he live in this area when he's not working?
Who's that? His dad?
The dad, yeah.
He's been working out of town for a long time.
Have you seen him lately?
No.
Okay. Is there any way that the grandson was communicating with him that you know of?
Once in a while I would ask him, have you talked to your dad? He said no.
Okay. And then what was his relationship like with his mom? When obviously she was kind of going through her own challenges.
You know, but I guess they were all right. That's her mom. That was his mom.
He also recovered multiple magazines that were fully loaded outside of the school. He had a lot of ammunition. So for someone who hates guns, you just told me you hated guns. Now you're learning what he brought to the scene. How does that make you feel?
Well, I don't like it. Like I said, they asked me, did you know he had all this? Well, I don't know if he had him. I don't think he had him inside. I don't believe. You know, but I don't know. I can't explain. Like I said, I quoted a while ago. I'm against guns, and I despise guns, and I hate guns. And I'm against all that, what he did. Like I hate it, and here I am in my house.
Mm-hmm. So do you think that gun control would have made a difference with your grandson?
Well, no. And yes, in a way, yes, because it's like this gentleman told me this morning, they don't want to sell you beer till you're 21, but they can sell you guns at 18. I don't know.
Now, was your grandson a God-fearing man?
Probably not. Because what he did. Probably not. I don't know.
Did you ever talk about religion, faith, anything like that with him?
Oh, well, I studied my Bible. I would speak to him, you know. I would sometimes, when he was with me, I would turn on the radio on to hear a message or whatever. Now, if you want to hear it, fine. If it's coming in one ear and goes, you know that story, goes out the other.
Why would he have done what he did?
Why he did what he did?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't explain that. There's nothing I can do to bring nobody back, to bring him back or whatever. There's nothing I can do about it. Just pray. Read my Bible, study. Why, Lord? Why do these things happen? Why did you allow this to happen? You know, why?
Mm-hmm.